Welcome to the Sales Influence Podcast, where we talk about finding the why in how people buy. I'm your host, Victor Antonio. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for lending me those ears. Man, today I am making history. Yes, right. History. I am introducing a new term into the sales lexicon. And that new term is IntraProspecting. Yeah, a new sales term. IntraProspecting, which is a verb, and I define it as follows. The act of searching for or creating new business within an existing client's company. So, for example, if you're already selling to a company, why don't we prospect within Intra? Why don't we prospect within that company? Now, I came up with this term because I started thinking about upsell and going beyond upselling. In today's market, it's harder to get customers on board, acquire new clients. So upselling is a way, based on my new book, Mastering the Upsell, upselling is a way of increasing revenue from existing clients. But beyond upselling, we need to really work harder at finding new business within the company, new projects, new opportunities, new programs. And I came up with this phrase, and I was just thinking about prospecting. And I said, why don't we prospect within a company? Why don't we take the same mindset for prospecting, the same processes, the same approach, and prospect within an existing client? Now, out of curiosity, I was thinking to myself, man, I wonder if anybody else has this term. So I went up on Google, typed in IntraProspecting, and it basically said no results containing all your search terms were found, which means it's a new term. Now, when it comes to finding new business, we rely on two overarching strategies. The first one is inbound marketing or inbound prospecting. Inbound marketing is where we try to attract people to our website and our content. Hopefully, they'll give us their email, then we reach out and begin a relationship there. Or we have outbound prospecting, which is us dialing for dollars or using emails or connections on social media. But now, with IntraProspecting, we have a third option for growing our business. And again, in my book, Mastering the Upsell, I talk about selling more to existing clients, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the same thing. I am saying that we need to search, define, uncover new business opportunities within an actual company who we are already doing business with. Now think about this. Because we already have the connections and the relationships, the sales cycle is that much shorter. So intraprospecting is more than just rooting around an existing client's company for more business to sell your products or services. It really encompasses the act of the following three things. One, maybe we can help them with product development. We can work with the company on modifying an existing product, maybe stripping it down or even enhancing it to make it better for them. That's product development. That's one way of intraprospecting. Second, we can create partnerships. Maybe we can propose a new, non-existent product that we can develop jointly. A third one might be a solution sale, and that is maybe we can create a proposal that encompasses not only our products, but multiple vendors, and we can put that together as a full solution. See, the act of intraprospecting is being able to create something out of nothing. This new activity, it's going to require you, the salesperson, to think a little differently. One, to be good at intraprospecting, you really have to understand the client's business. There's no way of getting around it. You have to understand the client's business. Number two, you have to understand your own company's capabilities. So again, it goes hand in hand. Understand the client's business, but understand what your capabilities are as a company. Number three, you have to have a vision for what could be developed. And number four, it's your responsibility to bring together the necessary players, the necessary decision makers to make that vision happen. Now, intraprospecting, again, it's more than just selling to existing customers. It's about creating opportunities within that same company. So going forward, though, I see some challenges here. Companies currently don't have upselling strategies as part of their sales process. That's the number one issue out there. Number two, like prospecting, intraprospecting requires that a process be A, defined, and B, you put it in place to make sure that those activities are happening within the company. Number three, third challenge, training salespeople to learn the art and patience of prospecting for new business and being creative enough to see maybe what others don't see. See, that's where you, the salesperson, start adding value. You see things that other people aren't seeing, other competitors who are in the same company aren't seeing. So today's buyer, if you think about it, they're more desperate. They need help. We've talked about this in the past. They want you to help them increase revenue, reduce costs, or expand market share. And if you can come in as an intra-prospector, come up, maybe create something, maybe a new product in terms of product development, maybe do a joint venture with another company, or maybe pull together a big solution to help them solve a problem, you now are an official intra-prospector. And that is it for the Sales Influence Podcast. Let me know what you think of this new term, intra-prospecting. Does it resonate with you? Does it not? Leave me some feedback at iTunes, Stitcher, Pandora, Spotify, wherever you're listening. And as always, when you're done doing that, check out the Sales Velocity Academy. Go to salesvelocityacademy.com. Got some great new courses. And on that note, this is Victor Antonio, always reminding you that selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.
Hi, I'm Victor Antonio. I'm an author, sales trainer, and keynote speaker. I'm often asked, what makes a great speaker? Is it someone who delivers real content that the audience can use? Is it someone who engages the audience so they're part of the learning experience? Or is it someone who can motivate an audience to push them beyond their comfort zone and discover new abilities? The answer is yes. But the most important thing to remember is that I'm not there to look good. I'm there to make my client look good. Simply put, it's never about me, and it's always about them.